Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat, and I have your astrology spiritual forecast and guidance going from today, December 3rd, through Saturday, December 9th. This week is called Love Languages. We have two major energy shifts. The first one is the one I'll be talking about. Venus is going into Scorpio at the beginning of the week. And then on Thursday, which is also the first day of Hanukkah at sundown, Neptune is going direct. So those are the energy shifts, but I'm telling you, Venus in Scorpio is intense. So I want to talk to us a little bit about that. Let's go through some of the week first. On Sunday, Venus is still in Libra with a contentious connection with Pluto in Capricorn. And Sunday, just be really careful that we don't bite off more than we can chew just so people will be impressed with us or think better of us and, oh my God, how wonderful they are. So we have tendency to do more than we can. And you know how that's going to end up. We're going to lose. Everyone loses. So be careful. Only take on what we can handle, especially during this hectic time. Oh, and I wanted to say, last week I fibbed a little bit. I said this week Mercury is going retrograde. Well, you guys get another week to get your act together. We all have another week to get our act together. Mercury doesn't go retrograde until next week on December the 12th. So make sure you get done what you need to get done. If you forgot to do it last week, you have another week of grace before everything starts kind of getting convoluted. So remember that. So back to Sunday. Don't bite off more than we can chew. Remember that. On Monday, we have the Venus going into Scorpio. Venus she is all about beauty, balance, the relationship. She's moving into Scorpio. Passion, intensity. Transformation, destruction. So very, very intense. I feel like it's almost soulmate material. So this week the energy is very prevalent to begin a relationship which is deeply profound, or to upgrade our current relationship, and it becomes more intimate. Oh, that's right. Scorpio's about sex too. I forgot about that. So be aware of these intense energies. We aren't, the one night stand, that isn't working for us. This with Venus and Scorpio. We want something real. We want an intimate connection with someone, which is profound and deep. That is what we're looking for. Now, that is what we're looking for. So if we find ourselves in situations where the relationship tends to be superficial or is just not going anywhere, that's it. We aren't going to be putting up with that this month. We don't want a superficial relationship with someone. We want a deep, profound connection. That's what we're looking for. So in our current relationship, if it has lost its passion, instead of reacting passive aggressively, we can take steps to consciously bring passion back into our relationship. Don't just say, poor pitiful me, and go hide in the corner. Do something about it. Do what we can to bring life back into the relationship. if we move through this transit and don't do the work that we need to do on our relationships, it's Pluto, man. It's Pluto, not Pluto, it's Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio, but it's Scorpio. And it could be destroyed if we don't do our work. So really important. Even though it's deep and it's intense, it's passionate, that person might come into our lives this week. So have our antenna up and ready to go. On Tuesday, we have Venus in Scorpio trine Saturn in Pisces. So it's a beautiful flowing energy where we can express our passion to our significant other, to our partner. Express what they mean to us on a deep level. It's very easy for us to express our feelings on Tuesday. You know, we tend to maybe have the filter on because we're vulnerable, so we don't want to risk too much. Well, sometimes we need to take a chance. So if we're feeling these deep feelings on Tuesday, let's express them and see what happens. Express them to the other. On Wednesday, we have the moon is in Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus, and then Neptune goes direct. So Neptune is our spirituality. It's our selfless service to others. And on the negative side, it's also our addictions. Because if we aren't working with the other, if we aren't participating in the group, if we aren't serving the group, then we feel depleted, we feel unworthy, we don't feel we have a purpose. So our answer is our addictions, whether that be food, drugs, sex, work, whatever it is, the gym. There's never a chance I'm going to be addicted to the gym. That's never happening. But whatever it is, watch it. If we find ourselves moving towards these addictions, drinking more, taking too many drugs, staying at work at all hours, staying at the gym all hours, it's a sign we are out of whack. Come back to that Venus in Scorpio and find out what it is that we want, that we're not getting, that we desire. What is our passion? So think about that. If we find ourselves defaulting, that's the word I was looking for before, defaulting to our addictions. On Thursday at sundown is the beginning of Hanukkah, and we have an interesting aspect between Mercury and Capricorn trining Jupiter in Taurus. So get the gifts out. It's a nice trine, gift giving, exchanging gifts. It's a great day to just be generous and acknowledge each other and share with each other the gifts and the festivities of the season. So Hanukkah begins at sundown on Thursday. Friday, we just have the moon in Libra. So we continue the energies of the week. If we have met someone new, we might want to take that a little further and have some deep discussions, because that's what we're into. And if we have a current relationship, we're going to continue to work to bring that to a new, more intimate level, whatever that looks like for us. You know, it can be as simple as doing something of service for the other. You know, I don't need a $500 purse, but man, I could really use my car completely detailed, or I could really enjoy a meal that you made for me. These are the personal gifts that we're talking about. So make it personal, whatever your gift giving is on the first day of Hanukkah. And on Friday, as we continue on with that energy. And then on Saturday, we have the Venus in Scorpio. Our girlfriend is opposing Jupiter in Taurus. Balance, balance, balance. So here I see us trying to make ourselves look better than we are to impress the new love interest. Or we might go overboard with gifts and things and stuff to impress the other. That is not what Venus in Scorpio is about. It is about deep, intimate connection. So if you buy her the $500 purse, she doesn't care because she just wants you in her life, sitting next to you on the couch, maybe. So think of that. And it's an opposition, so it's not going to work out. If we try to make ourselves look better than we are, what we think looks better than we are, we put on different little pretty masks or buy stuff that we're just to impress someone, it's probably going to backfire on us. However, if we take our partner and we do something Taurus-like, so we do have a good meal, or we do see, we can watch a nice movie or do some binge watching at home, something close to the vest that we don't have to spend all our money just to impress someone because they're not interested. They just want to be with us. So think about that for Saturday. Have a great date night. Don't get extravagant. Don't put on airs. I'm thinking of, what is that story? The fairy tale, the emperor's new clothes. Because we will end up a little naked. So have a great week ahead. Do the work. It's so important. Let's get to the next level on our relationships. Let's start a new relationship that's meaningful. However that looks for us, we're going to start the week by becoming balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and then we'll say our Sun in Sagittarius affirmation. Let's take our first breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the disease, all the negativity, all the toxicity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, flowing away to wherever it came from. In its place, we're being filled with this beautiful white light made up of light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies with this beautiful light, it is also protecting us, deflecting all evil, all low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we will say our Sun in Sagittarius affirmation. I see the goal. I reach that goal. I see another goal. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in the space of white light connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation together. I see the goal. I reach that goal. I see another goal. Good work. And that's a good advice for us this week as we do continue to tick off our to-do list. Let's not get behind. Let's not get overwhelmed. One thing at a time. Then we move on to the next one. Okay, come see me. I got to tell you, while I'm taping this, you can see my eyes moving away from the camera. There's this bird out there, and he is on my porch, and he is just flying back and forth in front of my windows. It must be a sign of some sort. If I figure it out, I'll let you know what he means next week. The symbol means next week. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily whimsical memes and my daily inspirational message that helps us stay balanced and aligned throughout the day. And please spread the message of the Soul Sister channel that we are responsible for creating our own reality. The sooner that we can consciously create our reality, the sooner that we can experience, I am not kidding you, world peace. Seriously, it all starts right here. That is the keynote of this Soul Sister channel after all. Life is lived from the inside out. I hope we find a loving, committed relationship this week, or we begin to upgrade our current one. Namaste.